Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Pommie Mbangwa with me. Pommie, well, they're going all right at a 10-over point, but when you have a target which is 257, 93 for 2 at the 10-over point is never going to be enough.
Well, in any game, you look at that and you'd say, oh, that's fantastic. They're doing a great job. But we've got a record-breaking day, haven't we? It's a night where you're chasing so many. And I guess you'd say you just never know. You keep going as they are. Do as much as you can do. Just try and stay in touch. And I think Taide and Raza are doing a decent enough job of sort of trying to stay in touch. But the game is shifted by a ball here and a ball there that doesn't go to the fence. That's all it is, actually. And so essentially all of us as we watch, even everyone at home, as you watch, you're trying to figure out where can they be when there are sort of 3 overs to go? Will they still be in touch then? Will someone be in? Will a Livingston or someone, can they come in and kind of put the finishing touches with a real blitz at the back end? But all it is about at this stage is about trying to stay in touch. And at the moment, they're off the pace, but they're not too far off the pace in that a big over here and a big over there might kind of creep them a little bit closer. Essentially, like I say, in my mind, that's all it's about, trying to stay as close as possible, because you're not going to get ahead if you're going to, if ever there was a time when you needed all 20 overs to get to the total, it's today.
But you know, you always spoke about how you should go hard in the first 6, in the first 10. Do you think they probably should have sent in a Livingston instead of Raza?
In my mind, I think that a day like today requires one of those players to have a long time and to have it be their day, where there'll be this prolonged assault throughout the chase and there's no answer from the bowling side. Where you try and take it out in chunks and you hope that one will do some and the other will do some, I think what then happens is you probably run into trouble there, because you find that whoever comes in can't quite get started straight away. And with me talking about a ball here or a ball there, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls, and then it gets too high and there's too much to do. So ideally, I think that's the way you go. However, you don't ever discount anything, because with overs of more than 20 kind of possible, and not just one, we're sitting there looking at, you know, the previous innings and saying, normally you're saying, oh, what are the double figure overs? And in fact, there's so many overs over 12, it's such a good surface that maybe we also have to recalibrate in terms of what is possible.
You know, let's have a look at the bowling card, because Lucknow has used as many as 8 bowlers. Stoinis unfortunately couldn't complete his over. It looked pretty bad, that cotton ball which went, you know, he looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it wasn't a cotton ball. I think it was just struck and he was trying to stop it. And on his left hand, his index finger, I think, is dislocated. The reaction says it's dislocated, and the physio comes out and puts it back in. That's going to be really painful for some time. So, yeah, I don't know that he'd be coming back. With all the options they have, I don't think they'd venture back to that. But it seemed the ploy was to, you know, chop, change, don't let anybody bowl a couple of overs in a row. And what that is to make sure that the batters can't just line one bowler up and get into some sort of a rhythm. And that's quite smart, actually. And almost even sort of saving the guys who are the normal sort of combative bowlers for the back end when you're going to try and go really hard at them. So, yeah, so far they're doing a good job, and it's the bowling side that's winning it.
Well, the bowling side is winning in so far, but we don't mind Livingston coming and playing a splendid knock and maybe taking this close, because that will be a good, exciting cricket game. We'll wait and watch, and we'll see you at the post-match show. See you soon.